Senate primary in Michigan could signal the future for Democrats. Moderate Congresswoman Haley Stevens and progressive Dr. Abdul El-Sayed are battling to represent the party come November. And folks, this race is tight. The most recent DDHQ polling average giving a slight edge to the further left El-Sayed was hoping to get a boost today from two very prominent politicians, Senator Bernie Sanders and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They're on the ground in Michigan tonight, and they are rallying support. NewsNation's Mills Hayes is also live there in Detroit with more. Mills, good evening. What stood out to you about this rally for Dr. Sayed?
Hi there, Hannah. Well, you would never know how many people were here tonight by looking behind me, but there were hundreds of people here to see those progressive heavyweights alongside Dr. Abdul El-Sayed. We even spoke with people who drove up to 3 hours to be here today, and this is a must-win seat for Democrats. This primary race really seen as a fight for the future of the Democratic Party. We saw Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Bernie Sanders. They were very critical of El-Sayed's opponent for receiving tens of millions in outside ad support. AOC saying that Michiganders should choose a doctor who answers to the people, not big donors. Sanders receiving a huge applause from the crowd when he said El-Sayed believed health care is a human right.
In all due respect to Congresswoman Stevens, everyone knows that this is not an election between her and Abdul El-Sayed. This is an election between Abdul and the billionaire class.
We're looking at a tight race with just 3 weeks to go, less than that even. The latest DDHQ polling average showing that El-Sayed has a slight lead at 43%, Stevens with 40%, but she has seen some gains in the polls since the third candidate in the race dropped out. The two represent different wings of the Democratic Party. El-Sayed is more progressive than his opponent, calling to abolish ICE, Medicare for all, and also ending U.S. aid to Israel. Does your campaign represent the future of the Democratic Party?
I don't care about the future of the Democratic Party. I care about the future of Michiganders, and our campaign represents that future. We want to get money out of their politics, put money back in folks' pockets, and pass Medicare for all. That's the future Michiganders need and deserve. That's the future we're fighting for. And I think if more politicians stopped thinking about the future of a party and started thinking about the future of the people that they represent, I think we'd make a lot better decisions, and we might actually find a future that the party needs and deserves.
And Representative AOC was asked this question too, and she said that primary elections are not a referendum on a party, but a referendum on that community. And she says that Democrats do better when they can figure out how to move past the impact that big money has on these kinds of campaigns. Hannah.
So, Mills, what about his opponent, Representative Haley Stevens?
Right. Well, I spoke with her yesterday, and she argues that she's the one who will fight for the working class here in Michigan. And she is a pro-Israel candidate. She doesn't support Medicare for all, but whoever wins this primary race will face off with Republican Mike Rogers in November.
I'm in the class of winning tough elections, of making sure someone like Mike Rogers in the state of Michigan here, this is a toss-up race. It is not a guarantee. And this is why it's frankly been so important that, we go through a rigorous Democratic nominating process.
A Detroit News poll that was released this week did find that Stevens was doing better with black voters, while El-Sayed had an advantage with white college-educated voters. So the next 2.5 weeks are going to be very critical for those two candidates to get out the vote and start door knocking. Hannah?
Yeah, this is a race the country is watching, no doubt. Mills Hayes, live in Detroit tonight. Mills, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.